That's not us trying to be an ass.
So
it's
you're being an ass. Joanne.
It's not us. It's us having to follow protocol policy.
Okay.
The video shows some women fighting with the cops. So what have they done? What are the cops accusing them of? Stay tuned to find out.
We at Taylor and Hill Street.
Cut it off. What do you think you're doing, man?
An officer observed a vehicle accelerating at a high speed from a parking lot. The vehicle hit several pedestrians and cars in the process, so the officer immediately initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle.
Been drinking tonight?
No, not for real.
Not for real? What's in that cup right there?
The officer approaches them and asks them to give them a license. The officer also notices that he's carrying a cup, which makes him suspicious that they may be drinking. So he makes him get out of the car.
I sure hope not.
Place your hands on the vehicle. Place your hands on the vehicle. Don't face towards me.
He further checks if he's carrying any weapon or something.
You alright, son?
He thinks the road's a drag strip.
Nah, I pulled off on the gas station. I hit the gas a little bit.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
How much you had to drink, man?
A little shot.
The next clip shows a woman arguing with the cops. So what's happened on the other side?
How are you?
Huh?
How are you, sir?
Right.
I'm Officer Rhodes, okay?
Yeah.
I'm certified in standardized filter body and DUI investigations. How much have you had to drink?
One shot. What about that?
I'm out with 68. You had one shot?
The officer then asks, "How are you doing, sir?" "I'm off the roads now, okay? I'm a certified and standardized filter body and DUI investigator. How much have you had to drink?" The man responds, "I'm out with 68. "Yeah, one shot. How long ago was that all you had?" The man explains that he is feeling cold and the officer says, yeah, he's feeling cold too.
So, this is the part where I'm going to ask you if you give me permission to conduct a horizontal gaze into segments test on your eyes to make sure that you are safe to operate a vehicle. Would you mind if I looked at your eyes? I'm going to explain you will. Horizontal gaze into segments testing is, okay?
The cop says, "This can be done quickly. You're in handcuffs and we'll point your handcuffs in the direction of the investigation. You can't get out of the handcuffs though, given what happened before I got here. I'm going to ask you if you can do a foreign horizontal gaze into segments test on your eyes to make sure that they're safe to drive a car. So, is it okay if I look into your eyes?"
I'm going to hold you so I can position you how I want you, okay? Alright, and I want you to turn and face the building for me.
The officer says, "Come over here and I'll hold you so that I can position you where I want." "Okay, good. And I need you to turn around and face the building. I'm going to take off your hat."
You wear any contacts or glasses? Nothing like that? Okay.
No.
The officer told him to put his feet together for him. "Okay, sure, and I'll have this officer stand here and this officer will also stand here. You don't have arms yet, so if you fall, they won't catch you. Just don't touch them, but let's catch them if he falls. This is for his safety. If he falls forward, I'll catch him. If he falls right, he doesn't have the arms to catch himself."
Before we begin. Okay, given that you're under handcuffs, this is the only test we're going to do. We're not going to do the walk and turn, we're not going to do a one leg stand, okay? Alright.
The officer asks him if he has any questions and explains, "We're only going to do one test, giving the charter handcuffs. We're not going to do the walking turn."
You see the tip of my finger?
Yeah.
Okay. So with your eyes, and your eyes only without moving your head, I just want you to follow the tip of my finger. You understand the instructions I'm giving you? Okay, so you see the tip of my finger?
Tango, Echo, November, India.
The officer tells him, "You see the tip of my finger? Okay, so just look at the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand what I'm telling you, right? If so, look at the tip of my finger."
That's an open container, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything illegal in the car?
The cop then asks if there's anything illegal in the car. The driver says yes, because now he is drunk. Next, the officer asks him, "So if there's anything in there that I need to know before I find it, just let me know."
What's your last name there, sir?
Dennis.
Mr. Dennis. Okay, and you're how old?
Just like 30.
The cop then asked what was his last name and how old he was. He tells him that his name is Dennis and he just turned 30. Next, the officer reads him Georgia's consent.
The state of Georgia has conditioned your privilege to drive upon the highways of the state upon your submission to state minister chemical test of your blood, breath, urine, or other bodily substances for the purpose of determining if you are under the influence of an alcohol or drug. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of the state will be suspended for a minimum period of 1 year. Your refusal to submit to blood or urine testing may be offered in evidence against you at trial.
The state of Georgia states,
So your refusal to give consent for blood is going to be written up as a DUI refusal, okay? You're under arrest right now for driving under the influence.
Oh, nah. I'm saying you can drive.
It's just your consent, sir. I can't
How you
just
gonna
draw
drive
either.
blood right now?
We'll do it at the jail. We have a nurse at the jail that does it. So we're just asking if you give consent for a blood draw or a sample of your blood.
So if I
Under
don't
the
give
implied
you
consent law.
what do you mean?
It's a refusal.
So what do you mean?
You can be written a citation for DUI refusal, taken to jail for DUI, and we're going to take your driver's license from you.
the man refuses to provide conceptual blood, which will be recorded as a DUI refusal. The police then informs you that you are currently making another arrest for driving in your influx. They will have a nurse at the jail who will conduct it, so they are simply asking whether you will give us consent of a sample of your blood. They're going to take his driver's license next.
So I'm just asking you if you give consent for a blood draw to make sure to see where your blood alcohol content is.
I ain't trying to draw no blood.
Okay, we'll write it up as a refusal. Thank you.
The officer asks him again if he's ready, this time stating, "I'm just asking you if you consent to a blood draw to see where your blood alcohol content is." He, however, refuses, so they file it as a refusal.
In this vehicle?
Yeah.
No, this vehicle's been towed.
Excuse me, sir.
But you'll let her go.
Oh, she's not detained. She can go wherever she wants.
So the vehicle be
But no,
towed.
the vehicle gonna get towed, yeah.
As the officers were completing some formalities, some unidentified women start arguing with them. So what's the matter with these women? The first woman approaches Nia and asks if they could let her go home, but they refuse.
But as far as the car, can she not? I called her when she first when he was first out here.
Given the severity of the crime, it requires this.
Really?
Y'all, this that don't happen in Atlanta. Like, we love Griffin, we love y'all, we love the blue.
The second woman enters and starts arguing, but the officer refuses what they're asking for and says they have to follow protocols, otherwise they're gonna get fired.
Sometimes you bend the law. I'm a unit director for like a school system. I'm not gonna tell you what because I'm out here tonight on my birthday acting a fool.
That's
but what
fine.
I'm telling you, sir,
You can live
what
your
I'm-
life.
so-
but what
so-
I'm saying
but
is
what-
we
hold
have
on.
to follow. If you do not follow policies, for your job, what happens to you?
You get fired.
The first woman responds, "Sometimes you're the law, but I'm a unit director for a school system that I won't name because I'm out here tonight." However, the officers disagree and claim that this is due to protocol. The second woman is still explaining her side and why they should allow them to do what they ask for. The woman then continued arguing for some time, but it was not recorded, and at last, Dennis was charged with DUI.